Merry Christmas. I've got two men sitting up at this counter that is drooling when they saw the ingredients that I have up here for this next cookie. Because this cookie has an ingredient in it that we just love. And this is called a BCR cookie, which is short for Bacon, Chocolate, and Rum by Mary Engel. But this was sent, let's see, where does Mary, it doesn't tell me where she lives, but her name is Mary Engel. So we need a half a cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of white sugar, 1 whole egg, 1 egg yolk, 1/4 of a cup of rum. Ooh, that's a real rum. That's real liquor.
Not just flavoring.
Okay. But, you know, I've got rum extract up in there that I could use, you know, if I was worried about the children becoming drunk off my cookies, my Christmas cookies. Okay. A half a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 cups of chocolate chips, and 8 slices of bacon cooked crisp and finely chopped. And then we're going to preheat the oven to 325 degrees and line baking sheets with parchment paper. And in a large bowl, we're going to whisk together our flour, our brown sugar, in a large bowl, we're going to whisk together melted butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. I let my emotions get ahead of myself, so I'm going to go ahead and just almost like do a sifting job on this. All right, let's see. She said to, in a large bowl, whisk together melted butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. Okay, we've done that. I'll get another bowl and I'll do that in another bowl. I'm kind of doing this backwards, Mary. All right, so we got our half a cup of butter. And our brown sugar was supposed to go in there. So I'll put our white sugar. Okay, and then we need to add our whole egg. Our egg yolk. We'll want to whisk that up real good. Make sure those eggs are beaten up very well. Baking soda that I'm sprinkling over our flour mixture. You know, it's real simple, and you know, there's 1,000 ways you can get to the end. And some people do it one way and some people do it another way. But the end result is pretty much the same. All right, now I'm going to add our rum into our egg. Okay, so we got all this done together. Stir until combined. Fold in chocolate chips. Add flour, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're just going to fold all this into our flour. It's got our soda and brown sugar. I don't think I'm going to have to pull out a mixer on this recipe. How about it, guys? I think we may be able to get it just like this. That is a lot of chocolate chips for this little bit of cookie dough. I'm going to try my best to get them distributed in there properly. the ingredient we've all been waiting for, the bacon. Michael and I love, love, love sweet and salty. And this is definitely going to be sweet and salty. I can't hardly wait to taste it. Now, Mary tells us to preheat the oven to 325 and line your baking sheets. And we are to cook them for 10 to 12 minutes or until the edges are lightly browned. And it makes approximately 3 dozen cookies. So that's good. That's a good number. And Mary says to use a medium-sized scoop. Well, you know, a medium-sized scoop really is kind of in the eyes of the beholder. So which one would you call a medium? So we're going to start out with the red one and see how that one does. And if we don't like the way that looks, then I'll move to this one and I'll scoop it. But this is supposed to make 3 dozen cookies, remember. Which one do you say, Don?
I don't think the red will make 3 dozen cookies. No, that amount of dough.
I don't think so either.
I think it's the purple. You know, the small one you're thinking about is like a
but to me, this would be the medium. According to that, that could be the medium. Who knows? Well, we're going to try this. Okay, I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about this so that you'll know when you're going to scoop up your cookies. To me, this one would have been a medium scoop. But actually, this turned out to be the medium scoop. And I'm actually, that one's real fat. I'm going to take a little bit away from him and put him over there. It was supposed to make 36 cookies, and this scoop produced 32 cookies. So we were 4 short, which means I feel this scoop on a few of them may be a little too full. But this is definitely the scoop you would need for this size cookie. So they're going into the oven, 325 for 10 to 12 minutes. Y'all, now we cooked these cookies. I'm going to put some right here and let the bottoms cool off. Cannot wait to taste these cookies to see if I can taste the bacon. It smells so good. I wound up cooking them for like the full 12 minutes. Hey, y'all, I was just talking and telling y'all stuff, and Eddie had his phone down. He's eating his cookie. I think it was so good that Eddie forgot he was filming for a minute. But he said, you heard what he said, didn't you?
You don't really taste the rum, so I would
taste the rum.
I would add more.
But he said you could taste the bacon. So let's see. I can taste the rum a little bit.
Okay.
And you've got a cold, so your taste bugs might be off.
Oh, taste the chocolate and I taste the bacon.
I think I got one that didn't have any bacon in it. Oh, there's no piece.
It's good. That's a good cookie.
Sweet and savory. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary Ingalls from, like Michael say, Little House on the Prairie. Are you the same Mary Ingalls? Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful recipe with us. It's so good. And people are going to be so thrilled to share this with family and friends on Christmas Day. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.